up illicits abuse against them when they were children. A man from Joplin, Carthage, and Neosho, and then also a woman from Neosho, a part of this lawsuit, which claims they were abused by local church leaders, again, when they were kids decades ago. These court documents say those officials actively worked to enable that abuse as well. A man from Missouri now facing a murder charge for that police chase a few weeks ago that led to the death of an officer from Osage Beach. Christopher Waymeyer, originally charged with aggravated fleeing a stop or detention resulting in death, but now a charge of second-degree murder has been added. Your News is service of Galena Liberty Pawn. Turn that unwanted jewelry, gold or silver, into quick cash. Cut out the middleman, sell it direct to the refinery for top dollar at Galena Liberty Pawn, 708 South Main in Galena. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
It's going to be hot today as we see sunshine with a high near 95. A chance of showers and thunderstorm snow with a low near 73. Sunshine and 96 for Friday. Sunshine 95 for Saturday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing a few clouds over the 4 states, even some rain in southeastern Kansas, but so far it's only made it over into Neosho and Labette counties.
72 in Seneca, 73 in Pittsburgh, 74 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Carthage Mark Twain, Mrs. Lund's kindergarten class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your class group or your kids or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the Morning KIX page on the KIX website, and there's a button there you can hit that'll tell you how to upload the audio.
Here's Jelly Roll.
On KIX 102.5. Morning, everybody.
Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday.
Friends.
Good morning, Kyle. Good morning, kiddos. I love you guys.
Morning,
Have a
Chad
great day.
Satterfield Waldo, if that is your real name.
Morning, Tiffany. Morning, Chad. Thomas, what is this new name?
BR549. She does not understand what that reference is.
I
Thomas.
don't. What is it?
Here's the whole thing. It's a hee-haw reference to Junior Samples.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna.
Are you
have
going to pull it up again for me to watch?
It's the quickest way is just to show you.
Can you block this fish first, please?
Fish.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Cheap viewers. Oh wow, really? Bye. Okay,
Thank you.
King Kong Daddy,
What?
come here.
Junior Samples, the King Kong Daddy of the used car world. And if anyone out there in this land speaks German, will you get down here and help me out? I've got a German car on the lot, and we're looking for someone to read the manual so we can find the gas filler. The car's only got 186 miles on it, and she remain in that condition unless somebody tells us where the gas goes. If you speak German and you're peaceful, the number to call is BR549.
Always his thing. Oh, wait. Come here. Come here.
No.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a man that's going to perform a rare bit of magic. I know it's rare because it's certainly not well done. Junior the Great!
What kind of introduction is that, woman child? When I perform, the audience usually yells. We want Junior. We want Junior. Lucky for me, the police have always arrived in time or they'd get me.
Okay, so there you go. That's Junior Samples from Hee Haw. And BR549 was his number that he would always put forward. She's never seen any of that stuff.
Morning,
So
rah-rah. How's everyone doing today? I'm really glad that I wore this sweater cardigan thing when it's going to be
that's not
95.
your real last name, Chad.
Major, good morning. Shelby,
Chad Setterfield Waldo.
Morena. Morning, Brandy. You're not coming this weekend, are you, Chad? Thank you for the gift, Melissa.
Randy with an I. That makes me culturally relevant.
It does.
Number 5 is alive. Junior Sam.
No school today.
Going to an appointment with Jason. Okay, Sarah, settle down.
Oh, I'm so jealous, Tiffany. She woke up to rain this morning.
Where does she live?
Parsons-ish? Is that right, Tiffany?
And it's already a little bit of rain over there. So that's where we've been talking about this, that there is some rain falling in parts of southeastern Kansas, mostly Wilson, Neosho County, but also a little bit in Labette. So I don't know if we'll see any of that or not. It's kind of, there is a bit of a wall
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes, thank you, Megan.
Morning, Lisa. How are we doing what? What kind of question is that? What do you mean? Are you auditing us, Lisa? Is this a review?
How are you doing, Lisa?
Yeah, how are you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, September 21st, which is this Saturday, we're having a KIX lunch at 1 o'clock at Bricktown Brewery.
Be there or be square,
It's-
or as some of you are able to do both.
It's a birthday party,
Yes, it is, kind of.
kind of. So bring presents.
My sister's birthday is that day. Not my birthday, so just stop it.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't believe the last day of summer is
Tiffany says, yeah, it just stopped, but still looks dark to my west. I'm hoping that's more rain.
and
Send it our way, please.
I wouldn't count on much more, Tiffany. It's not a very big cell.
No, it's low.
And it's kind of moving to the northeast. There's kind of a break between Altamont and just north of Parsons. So right through that middle area, which is mostly Parsons, it's not doing much. Just north of you and a little to the south of you, it's raining a little bit. So I just come back from Springfield last night, and they are working on I-44.
Always working
at
on I-44.
Exit 6, though, which is the South
Wait, pause
Main
that story. We got to go on.
exit. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with highs in the mid-90s. It's 74 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. A little bit of rain falling in southeastern Kansas. I don't know if it's going to make it to Missouri or not.
I don't think that it will, but I
Yeah.
wish that it would because we need it.
We'll give you the whole forecast in just 15 minutes.
And don't forget, you still have time to get signed up to win tickets to go see Tracy Lawrence, but you need to do it like right now because we're going to find out who the winner is in just 9 minutes.
So text the word tickets to 623-1025 to get signed up
Here's Dirks Bentley.
on KIX 102.5. I don't know why I said forecast. So I know a forecast. So I was talking, they were doing work on, they're getting ready to do work on the bridges. So they're
Right.
building a crossover. They're paving a crossover so that they can go down to 2 lanes on one of the bridges while they work on the other one. And this is going to be happening there on South Main, there where you exit to go to Mercy Hospital. And so they had all these warnings leading up to Joplin as I'm coming into Joplin saying exit 6, south exit 6 is closed, will be closed. So take an alternate route, 249, blah, blah, blah. And I'm
Right.
like, that's nice. They're warning us we could do that. And I knew I didn't need to exit off, so I was fine. Went past that. Well, what they did not warn you is that they had also closed the 43 exit, which is going to Seneca.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't tell not one warning sign about that at all. All they were doing was painting lanes. But they could have created a warning because we couldn't exit there. I get to that exit there where the Loves is, the truck stop. Couldn't exit, which means I got to go all the way to Oklahoma, turn around, and come back to be able to exit off.
Very annoying.
Very annoying. The fourth cast. Morning, Diggs.
Hey, morning, Diggs.
Oh,
Let me
boy.
check this name.
So we worked yesterday on sounds for the secret sound.
Don't
I'm
spoil
not.
anything.
I'm not
I
doing
know you
it.
desperately want to.
I do. But I'm not. I'm not doing not yet. We will give you a preview on the video.
What?
Yeah, we will do that on the 27th.
Oh, I was going to say, okay.
So we've started, you should be hearing some mentions of the secret sound throughout the day. We've started teasing it. And next week will be our pre-promote week where we talk about it all week long. And then it starts on the 30th.
Okay, here's the person. Fourth Kath.
Fourth Kath.
Is Megan's laugh a secret sound? Oh my gosh, that'd be so
That
funny.
would be funny. I was talking about doing some Halloween secret sounds I think would be really good.
Yeah.
You know, a creaking door or the sound of dirt digging. It's a zombie crawling forth to eat your brains, you know, that kind of thing.
Thank you for the gift, Megan. Oh, Sorara said she already heard one. She heard one yesterday. Christy, thank you for the gifts.
That was right. Yeah, because I put them in yesterday.
Did you send us another gift, Melissa? Thank you.
So generous.
Generous.
It's when you're generous and amorous at the same time.
You ready?
I can too, Jimmy.
No,
do
you
it.
really can't.
I am right now. I'm doing it. You're watching me.
Candy
do it.
Jan's here.
What?
Yay,
What?
Candy Jan.
What? Candy Jan's here. Okay, I got a call. Is this
Hey.
Carrie Ness? Carrie Ness, you know who this is?
Yes, I do.
It's Randy and Jen.
Yes, it is.
From Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, she has answered all of the questions correctly. So you know what that means, Carrie? You've just won tickets to go see Tracy Lawrence in concert.
Woo! He's gonna be at Downstream Casino on October 4th.
Right on.
Bet you didn't know there was going to be a quiz, did you?
No, I didn't. It's very early for that.
It is.
Tell us who's the 4 State's number one for country.
KIX 102.5.
Right on, Carrie. Hey, we got to
Fabulous.
get a little more info from you.
Actually, I think we've got everything, Carrie. Has anything changed since the last time you won?
Nope,
All right, then. You can come by and pick up your voucher, which you can exchange for tickets the night of the show at Will Call at Downstream Casino and Resort. And you can pick those up anytime Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
All righty. Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks, Carrie.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
It's Candy
Hey,
Jan.
Candy Jan.
Good morning.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Jan. Thank
You're not
you.
gonna
You
get
too.
You're not going to get to come this Saturday, are you? I thought I remember. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for anybody who has to be in Kansas.
Oh my Lanta. Kansas
Well-
is not bad.
It's also called cancerous. The cancerous
No.
walk. There's a lot of cancer in Kansas.
Oh my Lanta, Randy. Well,
Just one of the many other reasons to leave it.
good gracious. Well, have a great walk on Saturday. We'll miss you at the lunch.
Catch you later, Jan.
Bye, Jan.
Candy Jan.
Hey,
Great thing about a
Jan.
Thursday. Okay, we had a couple of.
I thought you were going to make a Loch Ness joke.
I thought about it, and I thought, becomes like, at that point. We have enough on this show.
Yes, Kansas, the land of Oz. You got to go to Wamego and actually see Oz.
Yeah, get carried away at the land of Oz.
They do have a tornado simulator thing there.
Oh, what fun! Yay!
It is cool. It's a
Yeah.
giant
People from
wind
Joplin
tube.
go into that and come out crying. And
Oh, it's not like that.
traumatized.
Morning, Bobby. And you're coming on Saturday, right, Melissa? When I was telling her when the concert is. After the
Ran out of air there. Well, Melissa, that Cancer Kansas joke wasn't directed towards your son-in-law. And if anything, it just proves my point. My daughter's nickname is Cancerous. Candace. Did I say my daughter-in-law?
No, you said my daughter's name.
Yeah.
Are you bringing little man this time, Melissa?
If you can't laugh at it, all that's left is to cry at it. And I don't choose to do that.
All right. We got a minute 20. Imagine that. Oh, that's right. Christy hasn't met you. I met Christy at Third Thursday last month.
No, sorry.
But y'all haven't met Christy.
Did it hurt?
She says she's excited to meet everyone. Should we warn Christy?
No, don't. No.
It'll be an experience. Put
Christy
it that
goes.
way. I think most people who've gone to a KIX lunch with us, they come back.
Yeah. Which shows just a general lack of judgment in total.
At 20 seconds.
I didn't want to eat it that fast. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen 721.
Sunshine and mid-90s today at 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes.
But we've been getting you signed up to win Tracy Lawrence tickets.
You realize how many chances we've given you to win these all week long?
All week
day,
long.
every day we're giving away these tickets.
That's a lot of chances to win.
It's a lot of tickets is what it is.
He's going to be at Downstream Casino Resort on October 4th, and we need to pick another winner.
Pick a winner. Pick
Actually,
the winner. Pick.
The system picked this winner, so can you call them, please?
I hate systems that pick. It's not even a real phone. It's one of those toy ones that your kids play with.
Shape of a banana.
It's what it is. Oh, it's ringing,
Ring a ring banana phone.
Hello.
Is this
Hey.
Carrie Ness?
Yes, it is.
Carrie Ness, you know who this is?
Yes, I do.
It's Randy and Jen.
Yes, it is.
From Morning KIX.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, she has answered all of the questions correctly. So you know what that means, Carrie?
What?
You've just won tickets to go see Tracy Lawrence in concert.
Woohoo! That's awesome.
He's going to be at Downstream Casino on October 4th.
Right on. Thank you.
Bet you didn't know there was going to be a quiz, did you?
No, I didn't. It's very early for that.
It is.
Tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
So, do we have to end the summer ticket shootout
We-
once autumn starts?
We should.
You think so?
Yeah.
Actually,
it's
their
not summer.
sponsorship goes to October.
Oh. No, then.
I mean, even though we're still doing the ticket giveaways, shouldn't that be relevant? And even though it's still in the 90s,
Blech.
let's live in denial a while longer.
Major says they come back, but they're not the same. Probably, yeah. There's a commercial where a guy opens the freezer full of Reese's peanut butter cups. Always makes me think of Randy.
I want a freezer.
That's a nice
full
way to
of
think of
Reese's.
Randy.
There's many worse ways you could think of me.
You know, Diggs, one of these days you're going to say more to us than just, hey, what's up? And I really look forward to that day.
Nope, don't ever do it, Diggs. Don't ever do it. Stick to your character.
Engage in a actual conversation
Nope,
with us.
nope, don't do it.
Or you're going to say, hey, what's up?
You see what's happened to all these other people from doing that.
Morning, April. Let's see. What are we at? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19 people.
Well,
And that includes your daughter,
if they all show up.
if they all show up.
My daughter shows up, there'll be 4 of them.
Oh, so then we'll be at 23.
I really don't.
We can call in Heckler. Morning, Kelsey Renee.
So they've released this year's Toy Hall of Fame nominees.
Ooh, okay. What's on the list?
3 toys are selected to join the hall, but out of all the nominations, the nominations are the game Apples to Apples.
Okay, I like that game. I think it's
Yeah,
fun.
Okay, when the right group of people.
Yes.
Really sad to play it between 2 people.
Why would you play Apple to Apple with 2 people?
Balloons.
Balloons? What?
Choose your own adventure books. Now I love.
Okay, those are
when I was a
fun.
kid.
Yeah, I can get on board with that one.
Hess toy trucks. I don't know what those are. My Little Pony.
Okay, yeah.
Phase 10.
Okay, sure. Good game.
Pokemon trading card game.
Yes.
Radio control vehicles.
Yes.
Sequence.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I thought
It's
that
another
was like
game.
a stick horse.
Like the horse that's on a stick.
Hence the name. Trampoline and
Oh.
Transformers.
Man, this is hard. I mean, you can get rid of balloons, whatever, but
Get rid of most of that. I would think the winners out of this would be Transformers. Well, I don't know. I mean, radio control vehicles, I guess, ought to be in there.
yeah, those been around forever.
Stick horse ought to be in there.
Classic.
Yeah, choke on that, kid. Panel of experts will decide, and the public will vote on which the finalists will be inducted in November.
Is a balloon really a toy, though?
I don't think it's a safe one. Panel of experts is the museum owner's neighbor's kid and Doris from the reception desk.
Good old Doris.
When are they going to nominate the good toys like Dad's hidden Playboy stash or Dad's iPhone or Mom's ThinkPad? Or
Mm-hmm.
I guess balloons is a better representative than usual for the really basic category. They have a really basic category. So stick horse would be in that
But
balloon.
balloons?
Usually it's something like pencil and paper or aluminum foil or something like that.
Oh, Jimmy votes balloons.
Oh, by the way, there is, as you remember, a new Transformer movie coming out on
Mhm.
Friday. You can't tell me money didn't change hands to get on
Yeah,
this year's list.
Yeah, I can see that. Do you think she likes the white chocolate ones? That's why she always gets them now.
No, it's because I've said how much I liked it. I went gaga over them. You remember there for a while?
No, I don't.
And I have, yeah. It's a very different taste than the regular ones.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I remember we loved the caramel ones.
Oh, now that's the top one. But I don't think those are always available.
Is it balloons or balloons?
Balloons.
Or is it in apostrophe S or just NS? NS.
Balloonez. It's the Spanish version.
Oh my gosh, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, by the way, speaking of.
Arr.
Because I thought of doubloons.
I just did it.
Arr. Why don't we do something like that with Carrie? Something off of Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I didn't think about it.
Holy cow, my coffee
Why are you just now
with
thinking
the
about
Reese's is so good. I just now thought about it. The coffee's just now kicking.
So, Sports Illustrated is in the news. Apparently, a whole bunch of Polaroids showing some of the world's most famous models in various states of undress have gone missing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they seem to have disappeared as control of the magazine has passed from one corporation to another. They say the Polaroids are taken in almost all fashion magazine shoots for what is known as, and I'm going to want to pronounce this very carefully, sitting sheets.
Sitting sheets.
It's not the other one, which is what we have in our bathroom. They record exactly what the model is wearing so the editors can refer back to it later.
Sure.
The problem is these are not the pristine retouched photos you see in the magazine. They're candid, unglamorous, sometimes not fully dressed photos. There are said to be parts hanging out that wouldn't usually make it to print, although that's hard to believe after seeing what they normally wear. The photos include Gigi Hadid, Martha Stewart, Kate Upton, Brittany Mahomes, Gayle King, Simone Biles, Ali Resman, Arena Shake, Emily Ratajkowski, Megan Thee Stallion, Christy Brinkley, Christy Teigen, Kim Petras, Ashley Graham, and anyone else who's appeared on the pages of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Yeah, those photos will certainly wreck the careers of any one of those women.
Oh, my gosh. He just caught me a little off guard.
So they kept them like 20 years later so the editors could look up what the models were wearing. Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, they do, Kelsey. I mean, she's not the only one on that list. Oh, boy. Did something change in our texting?
Yes. What do you mean?
Because every person that's texted is now have their name in there.
All of a sudden. Oh, that's handy.
And I don't understand what changed.
Maybe they got
Every
rights
single person.
to ID.
Which makes our life a lot easier.
Oh, no kidding. That is a lot easier.
This lady's last name was Chuckluck.
It is. It really is. I've had a field day with that before. Jen Fox? Yeah, right, Floyd?
What about me?
That's a question. Jen Fox?
Jim Fox.
Christy had to fill out a new profile.
Whoa, wait, what do you mean?
Oh, when she entered the contest.
This morning?
And it required that you put your name in, Christy? Well, they didn't tell us they were going to do that.
We had no idea.
We could have done some coaching on that.
Well, weird. I wonder.
I'm glad they're doing that, but sorry that you had to do that, but not sorry.
Yeah.
But not sorry. But not sorry? What?
But
What? What?
What?
What?
Did I tell you Chris is going to smell my armpit today?
Why?
Because it's a Pale of Punishment thing they're going to do it. And Bobby was like, can we borrow your armpit?
Is
I was like,
that
what a weird thing.
should Monica be on it? I don't think that's. Did the photo disappear of Floyd too?
No.
She, for some reason, they didn't take Polaroids of Jim for the swimsuit issue. I don't know if they got it right the first time or something. I don't know. I don't know why that was. Why was that? Why didn't they take Polaroids of you for your swimsuit issue? Not varying from this facial expression whatsoever. What? The sun is in your eyes.
Funny.
You've got a little smear of sunlight on your face.
All right, we got a second 45. I need to go talk to the graphics guy. He still hasn't made that new graphic.
Yeah.
Randy's Mean Streak is coming out today.
What? Where? What? How? What did I? Floyd started that. All I did was I was supportive to the listening audience. That's all I was doing.
Tiffany says they took Polaroids, but then Kyle confiscated them immediately after they were used.
That's what happened.
There you go, Tiffany.
No, yesterday, Moody. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Arg, matey.
It's National Talk Like a Pirate Day, so I'd like to apologize right now.
Here's Chris Lane.
on KIXR.
Today?
Today? That's what I said when I first woke up, too, Woody. Today.
It was really funny when we did the, like, which coworker does what, where you, me, and MJ had to point at each other in the TikTok. And it was like, which one is the meanest? And we quickly point at Randy, and he's like, what?
What did I do?
What?
I have this reputation around here as being like a Nazi taskmaster wearing jack boots and everything. I am the nicest, sweetest, most caring individual you will ever know, which is unfortunate for you, but
Thank you, Jimmy.
what have I done?
Can be.
I don't think so. I just don't think Why is my standard of excellence? Why am I judged for that? I just expect people to do what they're supposed to, and I don't think that's unreasonable.
You hold people to higher standards than some of the other people in this building.
I do. I really do. And I hold people accountable. I will call you on your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, oh, man, it sounds like we've got some people with another type of issue. Sound like you said Pixar. I said KIXR, not Pixar. Tiffany, that's copyrighted.
So the first day of autumn is Sunday.
Yes, that means the last day of summer is Saturday. Your last chance to enjoy summer-like temperatures because there's snow expected on Monday.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
It's
That's
going to be in
it.
the
It's going to
70s
be a
on Sunday
blizzard,
or Monday.
freezing. All your plants are going to die. Your pets are going to freeze solid. Grandma, we're going to lose her out.
Not Grandma.
What Jen couldn't have been.
What are you talking about, Floyd?
Floyd's just going. I picture that guy typing with his arms going down to stumps. Remember that, Jeff? I showed it to you before.
Mm-hmm. Got 25 seconds.
I was telling you guys about my phone charger that I got that I keep in my vehicle. So I have one of those phone chargers that when you set your phone on it, it will grab it. Which is really weird. But it grabs it, holds it, and will charge it at the same time. So it's
Right.
phone holder,
Hold on,
charger.
hold on. Tell you a story
Wait
after
a
the break.
minute. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 737.
It's going to be hot today as we see sunshine, a high near 94. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what can you not live without?
You got to have this coffee, #1 on that list,
for
right?
sure.
But help us fill out our list here. What else needs to go on that? What can you not live without?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
I can't live without fall. I
good
love
gosh.
fall.
Here we go. You may not realize, but the first official day of fall is this Sunday.
Thank goodness. I'm ready for it. I'm wearing my
She's wearing a
rust-colored sweater today, and it's going to be 95.
It's supposed to be 95, and she is wearing a sweater.
I'm trying to will on autumn. I need it to be here. Bring on pumpkin spice.
It's like you're
Bring
trying
on
to
Friday night football.
poop on autumn. is what she's
Okay.
trying to do. But, hey, for those of you who are sad to see summer go and miserable over the fact that the last day of summer is Saturday. I mean, we're going to have blizzards and snow.
No, we're not.
Grandma's going to be frozen on the front porch on Monday.
She's going to be fine.
And the pets are going to be missing. All your plants are going to die. That's all coming Monday. So
I mean, there is going to be
that.
a little drop in temperature. It's going to be in the 70s on Monday.
Oh, my
Which
God.
it should be. It's fall.
That's it. Got to get the parka and the gloves out.
Well, Mother Nature's not going to apologize for the change of seasons.
No, but luckily we've got Mr. Morgan Freeman to do it for her.
Hello, I am the final day of summer. I'd like to sincerely apologize for sneaking up so quickly. I regret that once again, you didn't get to do all the summery things you'd hoped to do. You never got that beach body. You barely got to the beach. Heck, you barely went outside, except for those 3 days it wasn't 100 degrees.
It was that.
But take heart in knowing that tomorrow is the first day of fall, and you can look forward to hay rides, corn mazes, football tailgating, and all those other autumn activities you won't end up actually doing. But hey, at least you'll be able to shut off the air conditioning. Eventually. Apologetically yours, the final day of summer.
Okay, I probably ought to fix that.
Making a note.
I'm doing it. I'm fixing it.
Yeah, it's going to be sunshine as the sun's blasting me in the face. I think I've only ever had Red Bull once in my life, Kelsey.
Here.
Good job. Tiffany says, I can't live without morning kicks.
There you
No.
go, Tiffany. That is recommended. You know, that they say that you can add years to your life if you stop smoking.
Oh,
It's true.
the more you know.
It's going to be sunshine. It's going to be sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Morning kicks is addictive.
Well, I'm glad you finished out those syllables. Did you see the video of the protest in Atlanta at their city council meeting from last week?
No.
So apparently there were like a whole bunch of protesters throwing hundreds of ping pong balls at the city council members, chanting, "You have dropped the ball on democracy," over and over and over, and they're throwing these balls.
Interesting.
They were
Could that
protesting.
still be technically assault?
Yeah, I would think so. They're protesting the Public Safety Training Center, which is an 85-acre police and fire training complex dubbed Cop City by the opponent.
Cop City.
They think that it escalates the militarization of law enforcement in addition to having a negative environmental impact.
Negative. That's right, Megan. It's doctor recommended morning kicks is.
Good thing that council meetings aren't held on Wednesdays. That's bowling night.
And we had a great time in Colorado, Tiffany. So this is pretty cool. If you have pets, there was this new study done. Another study, yeah.
Time for a study. Another freaking study.
And it says that when humans and dogs interact, it literally changes the way a pet's brain works.
They begin to sync up, don't they?
They do. So it turns out that when you stare into your dog's eyes, it's syncing up your guys' brains.
What the heck does that mean?
And so researchers used a dual
What?
EEG process to measure like the brain activity in the humans and the dogs as they were engaging and bonding and things like that. And they found that certain regions of the human and dog brains actually synced up during the interactions, and they showed like a coordinated pattern of activity, which is pretty cool.
They says they looked at dogs with mutations in a gene strongly linked to autism in humans, and it showed disrupted brain synchronization when mirroring social difficulty seen in human autism. So they found that a single dose of LSD appeared to restore this impaired brain synchronization in the mutant gene dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What sicko looks at his dog and thinks what the dog needs is LSD? Where was this done? Grateful Dead University?
You know, it's when a dog has LSD, he starts tripping out and he's like, "Ooh, neon squirrels."
That explains Irish setters, doesn't it? Dogs on LSD?
Yeah. Actually, Irish setters are gorgeous.
Yeah, no, but their behavior, they're just idiots. It must be true, though. Whenever I looked and locked into a stare with my dog, all I can think of is food. I see this.
Tummy rubs.
I don't think it happens like that. It has to happen over time. There has to be a bonding connection, that whole reward system of bonding where you show affection in relaxed state. I think that creates the bonding. So when your dog is relaxed and you show affection by rubbing it, and that's, by the way, how they show affection is it's almost like you picture monkeys. They create emotional bonds or social bonds by picking bugs off of each other, grooming.
Right.
So when you scratch your dog's fur, when they're relaxed, when you do it when they're in an excited, irritated state, it actually creates negative behaviors. But when you do it in a relaxed state, it creates that bond. And as long as you're the alpha in that situation, it strengthens the alpha-beta relationship to where they are more likely to follow your instruction, and they get better at following your instruction the more you train them.
The more you know.
Bella, talk about a night and day difference from when we first got her. You know, this cowering, simpering, anti-resistant to everything. Now she watches me like a hawk. I talk to her, you know, almost like I'm talking to myself. So when I go home and I have to do work in the studio, I'll say, okay, we got to do this now, Bella. And I'm pointing out what I'm going to do. And she will just pay such close attention. She's watchful and ready. And I always say, it's time to go to work. And then she knows that means go in there and jump up in the first little club chair that we have in the studio.
Right. That's so cute.
Loves her routines, too. Dogs love
routines.
They like a schedule. When you throw that off, it's hilarious. When Gina doesn't come home for lunch, she will go sit there and watch the door and everything, going, like, where is she? And I can say to her, no mama today. She knows that means it. So she'll turn around and walk off then once I say that.
It's crazy the connection that you can build with dogs.
They say that they can understand. They can actually build a vocabulary of over 90 words and phrases.
All right, we're going to go after this song. And we're going to continue celebrating autumn. Is you okay?
That was free, by the way. You don't have to pay for that. Morning, Shiala.
Shalala, good morning.
I heard about that, Floyd. People breathe through their backsides. Did you hear about that? Supposedly. I mean, this Japanese scientist did win an award for proving that that means that your lungs are connected to your rectum. Dang near killed him.
Well, then how come you can smother some with a pillow?
Well, because they've not gotten good enough at it, I guess. I don't think that you can actually breathe through your lungs. I think oxygen can be absorbed through that, but it doesn't actually go through the same respiratory process that breathing through your mouth does. I think that's what.
Wouldn't it just make you fart because you're just putting air up there?
You're the expert in that field.
Know.
I don't know. I'll have to defer to you. Here, let me pull your finger and see. Thank God she didn't say that on air.
Say which one on air? It's not
All right, let's differentiate here, shall we? That's not. What are we gonna do for the challenge?
Oh, gosh, it's tomorrow.
Oh, and we
Keeps
have an extra set of tickets.
sneaking up on us. Oh, we can't do.
No.
No.
Yeah. So what are we going to do? Do we want to do that today or give him to MJ? Let's give him to MJ.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't mind doing extra giveaways.
Yeah.
I told Brett, I was like, you can do it or we can do it. And he goes, would you guys do it?
Of course. I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah.
3 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's going to be hot today as we see sunshine, a high near 95. It's 74 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather in just 12 minutes.
And in the next hour, we want to know, what can you not live without?
What is the thing that you have to have? For me, it's coffee. It's got to be coffee. Coffee's #1 on the list, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
What do you think should go on that list of things you cannot live without?
417-623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
I want to keep celebrating autumn and fall. I know the first day of fall is actually not till Sunday, but I'm ready to celebrate it now.
Can't you just go home and do that in your own time over the weekend?
Well, I want to celebrate it all together. I want to sing a song for fall. Can we do that, please?
You can sing a song.
I think fall deserves its own song.
All right, fine. But you're singing it, right?
Sure.
Okay.
And maybe you'll help.
Maybe I'll help? Okay.
Autumn, yes, hello. Autumn, thanks for dropping all those leaves on my front lawn.
All right, now you, Jen.
I rake for hours. Autumn, I'm not sour. Autumn, but I almost wish the summer season wasn't gone while I'm out. Raking, I feel my back breaking. I'll be raking up from now till who knows when. So, I know you're certain the season that makes my bones hurtin'. Autumn, you made me go and break again. Oh, yeah.
Thanks a lot for the help, Jen.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
It's Dorinda. Good morning, Dorinda.
No, Dorinda, you're not my boss. Don't whip me with those chains.
Holy cow. That's right.
Yes, we put you in corner again.
All right. Hey, we got a new follow on Twitch. Thank you, DWC, for following us on Twitch.
DWC, yo.
Okay.
Sorry,
And
I
just as
ruined
quickly,
it.
he
It's
unfollowed
like,
us.
all right, I got to go change my name now. I just heard that.
Beans hates this spot.
Oh.
She's like, Mom, it's too creepy. You're yelling about spiders. Did you guys?
No.
Wait, what?
M&Ms are reviving the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
Is that a good or a bad thing? I don't remember those.
I don't know. Apparently, fans really like them a lot, but to me, it just sounds weird.
I liked the crispy M&Ms.
Yeah, those are
Those
good.
were good.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Well, we're just now seeing you, Dorinda. Hey, do you know if Paul's coming on Saturday or not yet? I think I'm going to tell Bricktown around 20. He's not coming? Okay.
I think it's a good call. So I was telling you guys earlier that cell phone charger that I got and about all that. Supposedly, the way it was advertised on Amazon is it had a dual zone, which since flip phones, the battery is in this part, not up here. It can only charge when that is in front of the charging zone. Well, a dual zone charger has a charging zone in the middle and also a charging zone on the bottom. So whatever one it connects with will do the charging. On a regular phone,
Right.
it'll be up in the middle. On one of these, it'll be on the bottom. That way you can leave your phone open in the holder so that you can see it. So I specifically looked for a dual zone charger for a flip phone. This one purported to be. When when I got it in, it is not. It only has the zone in the middle, and I can move it over it and see where it starts charging on the phone. When I move it over, how it quits charging. So
Right.
I can use it. I just have to leave my phone closed and with it holding it like this to be able to do
Which
it.
kind of defeats the purpose of.
Yeah, a phone holder where you can, for maps and everything,
Right.
navigation, can't use it. So I left them a scathing review. Now, I just said, don't fall for the description on this. It's inaccurate. It does not work. I put a video up proving what I meant. I didn't want anybody else to make the same mistake I
Yeah.
did. Well, the company, I left them a 1-star review. They contacted me and said, we're so sorry about the miscommunication on this. This is our fault. We want to take care of this. We've changed the description, and we want to give you all your money back. For both, I bought
Which is
that.
amazing.
Yeah. It's a Chinese Zihu company. I've owned one of their other chargers before, the one I previously had. I had for like 6-7 years. It worked great. And so I was so surprised by that they reached out to me. I didn't ever try to contact them or anything. They said, we want to give you your money back on all that. And I said, well, the other thing that you're giving me the money back for works fine. And they said, no, your whole order. We want to pay for all of it. So
That's cool.
just crazy.
Phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Good
well,
morning.
hello there, Melissa. What's going on? Okay. What can you not live without?
Oh, of course. They make your heart so happy.
Well, it's better than what mine fill me with, which is frustration and carpet cleaner. Yeah, you can't have nice things if they're around. Thanks.
Thank you, Melissa. All right, we need to do more Hootie Wuddies today.
Yeah, they have changed the description.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So I love seeing that
Yeah, they fixed
it's
it.
actually making a difference.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm going to go and change my review and say, hey, while they made a mistake on this, it's not often you find customer service like this in a company who actually cares about their customers and what they think.
Right.
They're a great company, and mention that I did buy their previous one. They said, have you tried adjusting the bottom? They have a bottom little holder that sets if you hold it up like this. It sits at the bottom and it's adjustable. I've got it all the way in and it still doesn't adjust it enough.
Morning, Felix. All right. So if we do a new TikTok today, what did we do yesterday? Oh, we don't have any in. Okay, I see what we doing here. Oh, that's pretty. Major says, I watched a new documentary about Pearl Harbor on Netflix. There's a crazy attack. Very scary. What's it called, Major? And the Galaxy Z Flip 6s, these are cute.
They frustrate me. I'm going to get
The new
one.
ones do?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you see that great big screen they have on the outside and everything. And you think, man, I'd be able to watch videos on that.
Yeah.
And no. You cannot use any of your apps that you want to on the exterior. You could only use the Samsung pre-approved widgets, of which there are only about 10 or 15. It's almost...
That kind of stinks.
It does. So I love the exterior screen on mine, and you can adjust like your media, but it's very limited what you can do with your media. You can search back 10 seconds or forward 10 seconds, or you can play or pause. That's it. You can't track advance. You can't like look through different songs or things like that. So it's very limited. I can open and close my garage door with that. It's got your next alarm. It's got a timer. Let me see. Here's a whole bunch of widgets. It's got a calendar. It's got a contacts, favorites, things on your calendar. That's it. Things and the things that I already have on there is it. And a clock.
Right.
You can also check off your notifications. So if you get notifications, like I can see right there,
Yeah.
clear it without opening my phone. But really, I ought to be able to access pictures, anything I want off of this,
I think so.
especially on these new ones where the screen is that big. It does have that selfie thing where you can do a selfie with the back camera using that little window, that little screen. That's kind of handy. If you like your back camera better than your front camera. Come on, who doesn't?
This is cool. Okay, hang tight. We gotta go.
Look at the Motorola Razr.
Hot today as we see sunshine, highs in the mid-90s, a chance of showers and thunderstorms in low 70s tonight. Sunshine and 95 for Friday. Same thing for Saturday. More sunshine with a high near 95.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing a little rain in southeastern Kansas, but it's moving to the northeast, so not a lot of hope there.
73 in Knowles, 73 in Pittsburgh, 75 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking today about what can you not live without.
You can call or text to tell us at 417-623-1025.
Some people would probably say cell phones.
I think that's probably a really big one these days.
Coffee this time of day.
Coffee, number
definitely
one
gotta
for
have that.
sure.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Russell Dickerson.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
The Motorola Razr. Now,
The new one?
Yeah. You can use most of the apps on it.
Ooh.
Its hinge is a little bit stronger than the Z Flip 6, but its processor is not as powerful as the Samsung, and it doesn't have as much memory or storage. The battery life is not as good.
Okay.
The camera's not as good as the one on the Z Flip, so it's got things that make it a little detrimental to it.
Can I get my pit sniffed in 3 minutes?
I'm gonna go do some pit sniffing.
Yeah. Are you actually going to need me on air?
She put a cup of soup in there last night and has kept it there since yesterday.
I feel like this the whole time. I thought.
All right. Hey, say Morning Kicks while you're up. Do that. Hey, this is Jen from Morning Kicks. Y'all just slip that in there. Burn them. I would.
That's just.
It's not like they can do much about it. I mean, it's true. It's who you are, right? It's not just a girl from the office. I wouldn't let them on mine for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bless it.
What? Chris would just roll his eyes because he knows that's how I am. I'm opportunistic.
Does my armpit smell okay? Do you want to
Yeah,
sniff it
no, I
first
do
and
not
tell
want to
me?
sniff your armpit. Thank you, no.
I'll tell him he has to sniff the right one.
Is that the one you didn't deodorize? Or
Well, he'll find out when he sniffs it, won't he?
She put a pickle in there.
Pickles! I ate a lot of garlic for dinner last night, just so you know.
Woody's talking about the Netflix documentary on Pearl Harbor that he's been watching. Says it's really, really scary. Attack on Pearl Harbor, minute by minute. Woody already ordered the iPhone 6. I would switch to an iPhone. I would. I'm so frustrated by Android. And their
Really?
stupidity.
You hate iPhones.
But they do not have IoT,
I don't know what that is.
Internet of Things. So
Thank you, Christy.
Because they are so proprietary, they don't let developers develop Internet of Things commands. If you don't know what Internet of Things is, it's if this, then that. ITTT. So,
Phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Oh,
Morning,
Dustin. How's it going, buddy?
How are you? What's up? You want to hear some Garth this morning?
All right, we'll get it on for you, buddy. Thanks.
Have a good one. Okay.
So the Internet of Things is where...
I'll be right back.
Yeah, while she's gone, it's where you set up automated commands. So the idea of all these automated smart devices throughout our house. So at my house, when I say, hey, Google, it's bedtime, which they've ruined that even for these phones. Google has ruined that in Android. They're fighting. When you say, hey, Google, do this or do that, it says, open the phone to continue. It used to work even with the phone closed. Well, now, I mean, what is the benefit of that? I can open the phone and hit a button and have it do it, but the point is that I could yell from across the room while I'm busy and have it do these commands. Apple has none of that. So I have a geotag thing set up that when I get close to my house, my garage door automatically opens, and then it closes once it detects that I'm inside. And Apple does not have any of those things. It will not interact with these third-party corporations that have built these devices. They want you just to buy their devices. And the problem with that is that Apple does not have an automatic garage door opener. They don't have, they have some smart plugs, I think, that will work with Apple products, but it's very limited and they're very expensive because there's only one company making them and they can charge whatever they want. So, yeah, because of that, I can't. I've got way too much automation around my home. When I say, hey, Google, it's bedtime, there it did it again. Useless. I have to go over and open my phone before I can say that. But when I say that, it adjusts the thermostat. It turns all the lights off. It turns the exterior lights down to a certain level, or security lights. It sets the alarm on the door. It turns the TV off. It turns on a couple of night lights that we have around the house, and it turns on my bedside lamp and turns off our bedroom overhead light. All of those things happen all at once with that one command, which is really handy. And I've got numerous ones. So our lighting in our house changes all throughout the day, depending on what time of day it is. Our thermostat changes throughout the day. I mean, it knows when we're gone, it automatically turns it down. And then when we're back right before I come home, it actually cools the house off again for me. Our robot vacuum is connected through that. It's on a schedule that is activated by the Internet of Things. Yeah, Woody, Alexa does some of that. But the problem with this you run into, and I've been down every rabbit hole, there are three main Internet of Things devices, or what would you call it? Intelligent assistants, artificial assistants. So there's Bixby, which is controlled by Samsung. There is Google, hey Google, which is Android and Google's device. And then there is also Alexa, which is controlled by Amazon. None of them will cooperate with each other. And none of them control all things. Google does some devices. Bixby does others. Amazon works with almost nothing. Only Amazon products will it work with pretty much. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 808. It's going to be sunny today, but there is a slight chance of rain in the forecast, at least for some of the people in southeastern Kansas. But that's moving away from us. Today, though, we're talking about what can you not live without. You got to have this, whatever it is. Could be a food or a drink or a particular concept or some person maybe, 623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook. Here's Jelly Roll on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. When I said Amazon doesn't have any devices it works with, that's kind of inaccurate. They do have devices that it works with, but you've got to be near your device, your Alexa device, and sometimes you have to hit an acknowledge button. It's the same with Google. I can tell Google to open my garage door, and Google will say, okay, and it will do it. But first I have to open my phone, then I have to put in a PIN code. How is that quicker than just hitting the button? So, yeah. And it's a security thing. We can't allow that without your PIN code, your security level. Whatever. So, yeah, that's why I won't do an iPhone, is because I would lose the functionality of so many of my smart devices and things.
His nose actually touched my.
Oh, are you guys going to have to watch the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually stuck it straight
Did he
in
say
there.
it stunk really bad?
No, he said it was actually very pleasant.
Could we do it again next Wednesday?
So I have pleasant armpits. Holy sun, Batman.
Maybe he said pheasant. You sure he said pheasant? I mean pleasant? Yeah, to say, no, you're going to have to watch the video. That was too close. No problem, Woody. We've been talking Internet of Things, and I've been boring them to tears with it. I actually have, I think I just turned it off, but I did have on Friday nights where at 7 p.m., when my new show, whatever, I can't remember what the show was, I had it set through through Google. No, it's through Bixby. Bixby would do this. Bixby would go and turn on my television if it wasn't already on. If it was on, it would automatically go into Roku and switch it over to my streaming platform and put that show on for me right then and there like that. Because I knew we always watched it at this specific time. The show was already in there, but it would go get it, load it, put it all on. I never had to touch
cool.
the thing. And it would adjust the volume down to a specific level that I wanted it at. That's an irritating thing right now. Have you tried watching anything on YouTube on Roku or any of your streaming platforms? When you go to YouTube, it does that. And it's so stinking loud.
There is no regulation on volume on ads and things like that on YouTube.
None.
It drives me crazy.
They're like 10 to 15 dB louder than the content.
Can't stand it.
Floyd said, yeah, someone go down the road with a garage remote and just see which ones will open. There's a lot of validity to that, Floyd, and there have been burglars before who do that sort of thing.
Wow.
And there are only, I think, it's a small number, like 40 or 50 possible combinations. So every 40 or 50 houses, you should be able to get another. Because of the short distance that they work in, that it's supposedly, it's okay. It's safe enough.
I'm still rabbit holing on the Motorola Razr. Sorry, I'm going backwards.
You like it?
It's very cute.
I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of hard to find. So none of the major cell phone carriers like AT&T or Verizon or anything carry that phone. You have to just go buy it.
It says it's available at AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon.
Well, it's lying because I have been into at least 2 of those stores and they did not have it, and they said they did not carry it. You might be able to order it off of their online
Which I hate doing that.
company. Yeah.
I just want my phone.
But you're not going to be able to go into a store and get it.
So what's like the lesser version of the Z
The
Flip?
Z Flip, kinda, I would say. And here was another thing I got to checking into because I was curious. Well, does Samsung's Bixby device work on Motorola phones? And
Does it?
yes, you can load it third party onto the phones.
I like their front screen a lot more.
A lot better. It's so much more usable.
It's bigger.
And it is bigger.
I think we need another song.
And they say that the Motorola Razr is actually stouter than the Z Flip. So they do tests on how many folds they can do before creases begin to appear in the screen.
You need that.
And the Razr actually held up better. The hinge holds up better than the Z Flip. But it already has a crease. You can see the crease in the Razr from the day one. It looks probably kind of like mine does now.
Mm-hmm.
This, when you first get them, you can't tell at all that there's a crease there. It just takes a while for that.
Cricket was giving it away for free.
That's curious. Why would they do that? And the only thing, again, the processor, it's still a better processor than is in this phone right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a better battery than this phone right here has. This is a very old, this is the 3, Z Flip 3. So I'm looking at buying a 5, is what I'm looking at, not the 6. Which the 5 is almost exactly like the 6.
Yeah, I think the 6 just has faster processing from what I read a little bit ago.
And the 5 will be like miles faster than this. And I'm pretty happy with this.
Ooh. Moto AI on the new Razr.
We're still on AI. we do realize that's not a great thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's not going anywhere. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
they've learned the fact that AI is a selling turnoff. I can't believe they're still mentioning that. Google's doing its thing, It's not a selling factor. Apple's got theirs. They're kind of behind on things, I feel like. Right, Woody? Same thing with ours. Lloyd said his daughter got hers there at Cricket when they changed from AT&T. Cricket is owned by AT&T, aren't they?
I don't know. I mean, so many of them have body tone.
I'm pretty sure. That
Okay.
Cricket,
Razr versus Flip 6.
Yeah, that's a good one. A good review to look at. Gives you just a rundown of the different features.
Wow, a lot of these online reviews favor the Razr.
Mm-hmm. The main reason you watch is because of the screen, the exterior screen limited.
That's exactly the first line. Motorola has better utilization of the outer screen.
And the thing is, Samsung could do this, but they have all these. This is China. We are deciding that it's not safe for you to have access to all your apps. Anybody could grab your phone and interact with your phone. There's a lack of security because you can't unlock the exterior screen. It's always unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And so, therefore, they could access any of your apps. And, we might be responsible for them accessing your information or anything. Come on. I get that. But, okay, don't put those apps on your exterior screen.
Right.
You could choose what is allowable and what isn't. Let me choose how stupid I want to be. I don't need you to
Here we go.
choose for me.
Seg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know what you can't live without?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
It's Jordan Davis.
On KIX 102.5.
Okay, what? Oh my gosh. Go. The Razr does not support HDMI out by USB-C. If you're wanting to use another display with your over 1K phone, the only way is to use the casting crap. I mean, the screen on the Razr is cool. Not that I can get a new phone. I just got my 15. 2 summers ago now? All right, Randy, you got 1 minute. I really want Apple to come out with an iPhone because then I would be much more inclined to get one. Making the change from an Android to an iPhone sucked. It took, like, I kid you not, like 6 hours to switch from the Android to the iPhone. And I don't want to have to go through that again in the opposite direction.
That would be a mess.
Yeah, it was terrible. So
I
I need.
expect longer than that.
Oh, it was miserable. So I need iPhone to come out with a flip phone.
iPhone and they will, but just like Apple, they will be way behind. It'll be years afterwards, and they're way behind on all the innovations.
I want to say they were talking about it like a
Mm-hmm.
year or two ago, and nothing's come of it yet.
They are so
15
proprietary with all their file types and everything that it just makes any kind of communication. And they do that on purpose because they don't want interaction between the two types of platforms. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:19.
Hot today with sunshine, highs in the mid-90s. It's 75 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes.
But we're talking about what you cannot live without.
What is the thing you can't live without? We're kind of building a list here. We've got coffee, cell phone. What else?
Call or text to let us know what you think. 623-1025.
What can you not live without?
KIX 102.5 in the morning.
Well, duh!
It's like how I start my morning every day. I get in my car, I put my little drink mix in my water bottle, and I turn on my grease.
You got to have that. Absolutely.
What can you not live without?
Well, I can't tell you the one thing I can't live without, but I can tell you something that is very important to me that would be difficult to live without.
What is that?
My blow dryer and my straightener.
Well, hair products are
Yes.
important.
You know how
Yeah.
long my hair is? I mean,
I'm the same way with my hair. I got to have the straightener, got to have the blow dryer.
I'm glad she has hair products.
oh my gosh, if you took away my blow dryer and my straightener, I'd probably have to cut my hair, and that wouldn't be a good thing.
Well, that would just be sad.
What can you not live without?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
There's a secret sound. All right, guys, we're going to have to end things a little early this morning. Sorry about that. But tomorrow on the show, we are going to be talking, we're going to be playing one of our favorite games. It's Ruin a First Date with 4 words.
4 words, that's it. That's all you
4
got.
words you say that ruin a first date. Plus, we will have 2 chances for you to win Joe Nichols tickets.
No, we won't.
No,
Well,
we
Tracy
won't,
Lawrence
because we're-
tickets.
I mean, Tracy Lawrence tickets.
We'll have 1 chance.
1 chance. MJ's going to have 2 chances
right.
for you.
We will have the
she's-
Morning KIX Challenge with free Simple Simon's Pizza with a gift certificate.
And we're going to be playing the 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Ooh, yummy bacon.
We'll tell you how tomorrow. So make sure and get your weekend kicked off with us tomorrow at 6.
Bye. 7. We'll start at 6. Live stream at 7. Bye.